Good evening and welcome to live commentary of Brighton versus Chelsea in the Premier League. I'm joined tonight by none other than Mike Harmon. Good evening, Mike. How are you? No, I think we've lost him. Yeah, we've lost Mike. We'll quickly run you through the teams. So we'll have this all set out. So the lineups for Brighton. In goal is Matt Ryan. Number 3, and making his Brighton debut is Ben White. Number 5, Lewis Dunk. Number 4 is Adam Webster. Then they've got Lampley, number 2, Alzata, number 17, Basuma, number 8, number 20, March. Number 14 is Adam Lallana. Number 11 is Leandro Trossard. And number 9, Mopé, with the substitutes being Stevens, Connolly, Gross, Johanna Barca, Steele, Byrne, and Veltman. And the team for Chelsea is in goal, number 1, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Number 24, Reece James. Number 15, Kurt Zuma. Number 4, Andreas Christensen. Number 3, Marcus Alonso. Number 5, and your captain tonight is Jorginho. Number 7, who's N'Golo Kante. Number 12 is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Number 19 is Mason Mount. Number 11, and making his Premier League debut for Chelsea, is number 11, Timo Werner. And number 29, also making his Premier League debut, signing from Bayern Leverkusen, is number 29, Kai Havertz. And the substitutes for Chelsea tonight is number 2, Antonio Rudiger. Number 8, Ross Barkley. Number 9, Tammy Abraham. Number 13, Willie Caballero. Number 18 is Oliver Giroud. Number 20, Callum Hudson-Odoi. And number 28, Cesar Azpilicueta. So we'll be joined by Mike now. He's just come back into the studio after having a few technical issues, but I'm glad he's back. So, hello, Mike. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I was having a few technical issues. It decided to tell me I had to update, so it's still not quite gone through yet in terms of the update. It's just finishing off doing that now on the Sky app that I'm using, but it's only just going to be a second, so we'll be ready to go before kickoff anyway.
Yeah, I've gone through the teams.
Yeah,
both sides. So at halftime, we will run you back through the teams.
No halftime quiz today, no?
We will probably have a halftime quiz.
All right.
Not 100% sure yet on that.
Fair enough. What did you make of the two lineups as well? You know, I've seen them already. Brighton as well have gone with Lallana getting his debut. Of course, the former Liverpool man there. And Chelsea have got a couple of their new boys in as well. So what did you make of the two lineups when you had a little glance over and saw them?
Yeah, I think Chelsea have gone for a strong team. They've signed like 7, 8 new players. And to be honest, I knew at least 2 of them would be starting. I knew Ben Chilwell, who they've signed from Leicester, Thiago Silva, who signed from PSG, and the other one is
It's Timo Werner, is it? Is he starting up front?
Yeah. Timo Werner's up front. The other signing that they said that wouldn't be featuring tonight, I'm sure it was. Trying to think who they signed now. There's loads of.
Havertz is in as well, getting a debut.
Yeah, Havertz is in. I can't even think. But I know that they've signed Mariano Sarr from Nice. He's set to go back out on loan.
It's what Chelsea are known for, all these loans anyway. There'll probably be another 70-odd loans that they've got out this season. And Ziyech as well was another one there. And, he's
that's
not
the
featuring,
one.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Ziyech. I forgot about Ziyech. He's the one that's not featuring tonight. But
Yeah.
he looks really smart in a Chelsea white top because they're away from home, and it would clash with Brighton's home kit.
That's right. Yeah. So, excuse me. I think it's going to be a really good game. And I'm excited about Chelsea this season as much as I can be, supporting a Big Six rival. I think they've got a really good squad. They've strengthened really well.
Yeah, I think they're the bookies' favourites to win the league.
Yeah, I still think that I've said it before. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to gel. I don't see them gelling straight away, but when they can get into their stride and hit their sort of purple patch, I think they'll do well after that.
Yeah, and we're going to be underway in a few minutes' time. Well, a few seconds set to kick off.
Yeah, and I've still not got it up yet. It's still in the middle of bloody. Sorry, excuse my language. It's still in the middle of doing this update.
And I can't really tell. Well, they're doing the knee down for the no room for racism.
Yeah. we'll do it as
well. I can't do it. And Brighton have got us underway. It's gone back to Lewis Dunk. But Chelsea cleared it up pitch, but it's now with Marcus Alonso, who's just slipped over.
No, sorry, Marcus. The Black Lives Matter was just a few seconds earlier. You'd have to do it twice.
Chelsea, Rudiger's now just headed the ball out. No, Kurt Zuma's just headed the ball out. A play going into the.
Yeah, I've got it on now as well. Lamptey's just about to take a throw on my side, so I am with you now.
Yeah.
So Lamptey's just taken a throw in there, and it was cleared by one of the Chelsea defenders. There was that. Who was that? The one, the header.
Kurt Zuma.
Kurt Zuma there. It's gone all the way back through to Brighton now, and Matt Ryan in goal, of course, who's their number one. Just taking this goal kick here and tries to put it out to the left-hand side, and it's gone out of play. Brighton have won the throw there. Tariq Lamptey there. 3 appearances for Chelsea, including making a debut in December of 2019 as well. So, of course, he'll want to impress against one of his former sides tonight.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're just
know that.
With the ball at the moment. Brighton have just got the possession there. Just won another throw-in off a Kante. That was Lallana with the ball there, trying to get the ball out and get it down the line. Looks like Lallana's looking quite good. He's looking in quite good shape, ready to go for this game.
He's looking sharp as well.
Yeah, no, he is. It's currently with Chelsea at the moment on my side. It was a little bit of a... Oh, that's a good tackle. Good little challenge there from...
Reece James, Christensen.
Yeah. Just trying to see who won that ball there. I think it was Webster won the original original ball there, yeah.
Yeah, Webster. Adam Webster. And Chelsea have it back. Marcus Alonso, Zuma. It's now at Reece James. It's now with Zuma, Alonso. Back to
that
Zuma.
was wow. That
All the way
I might be a little bit ahead of you, actually.
Yeah, I think you are. And the
I'm
ball's
second
in
or two. Yeah.
Timo Werner, who's played a good ball across the box, but it's gone up for a flag up for offside, I think.
Yeah, there's nobody on the end of it anyway. It was Timo Werner there. Could have had a shot, I think, maybe, and tested Matt Ryan in goal, but was trying to look for his teammate there, and the flag was, I think it was offside, was rightly called. It's still with Brighton again now anyway. It was Matt Ryan just had the ball at his feet there now, just playing it around at the back, trying to get a feel for the game in the early stages.
Yeah,
and it's that's right. Yes, Matt Ryan's had about 4 touches of the ball there in about 2 seconds, and it's the good ball up there. Just trying to see who that was. I think that's handball. Is it? The referee's pulled it back for handball there. I think that was might even have been Lallana that was trying to put the ball through, and it came off of the Chelsea player's hand there, which was Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James, handball.
And it's a little bit of possession football now for Brighton in the centre of the park, and just having a look. That was a bit of a free chance here now. It's a good run there, and it's a fired over from. It was at the Webster, I think it was. He just had a little shot in anger, and he wasn't ever going to test the keeper, but he was worth having a go from there. It's about 25 yards from Kepa's goal.
Yeah, he was. I think he looked up and just wanted to have a go. It was worth a go. He had his eye for goal. So
yeah, it's worth a shot. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes if you get a deflection or whatever, it could end up going into the back of the net. Yeah.
But Kepa's just played it short to Marcus Alonso, who's played it upfield, and Brighton have got it back.
That's right, and it is currently with Lamptey at the moment. He's going on a little mazy run there, and I think he was looking for a free kick there, but the referee didn't give it. It's still with Brighton though at the moment, anyway, on the left-hand side, and it's just been lost in possession there by, I think it was Alzate who had the ball. Let's have a look. It was, I'm not too sure on their numbers. I have to look at the numbers, but it's Basuma's on the ball out now anyway. And he's going to try and thread the ball through. And he's still got it there. He's just put the ball through to the number 14, which I think is Trossard, if I remember rightly. And it's, Brighton just given away a free kick there. I think it was a free kick from Marsh. It's just given away that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've started off right, and Brighton have started off quite well. They're on the front foot, and they've had that little moment going forward. And of course, this is their first home game of the season, first game of the season. But it'd be good for them to get an early result. And of course, Chelsea, as we said, are going to be favourites for the title, and they'll definitely be up there for Champions League places this season.
Yep, we've just seen a foul there by Marcus Alonso, I think, just fouled his man, or maybe have even been Mason Mount.
That's right. Brighton have just had a little bit of possession there now. I think the ball's gone out of play. I'm not too sure we got the final touch there, but it's the Chelsea throwing at the moment anyway. And you can just see Frank Lampard's on the screen at the moment. And he looks very animated, and I'm sure, he'll want to start with a win as well.
Yeah. Shame I'm well behind on you.
Yeah.
But
what minute are you up to, or what second are you up to?
13-7.
So I'm on 7:32 now, and then Matt Ryan has just got the ball for a goal kick.
You're about 15 seconds seconds ahead of me.
Free kick here, sorry. Okay.
15 seconds ahead of me, you are.
We could deal with that. We can adjust that. Give me just a matter of... I don't know how I can pause it on here, though. We might have to try and adjust that at half-time or something like that. Because I don't know why it's not allowing me. But anyway, yeah, Brighton are on the ball. Webster's just trying to put it through there. And it's gone out of play for a throw-in to Chelsea. I'm going to see if I can actually pause this at all. Hold on. All I know is that Chelsea are on the ball now. It's with... Who was that in the middle there? But Lamptey's won it and put it out for a throw. Anyway, I want to see if I can still adjust this for you and give it a... Right. Can I go back?
No. No, just pause the video, and then when it gets to when it gets to 10th minute, your side, pause it, and I'll go to 10, and then we'll resume.
Yeah. Well, what I've just done is I've come out of the video now. So tell me in like 15 seconds or whatever to come back on it. Because I'm hovering over like to replay as and when.
Click play.
So I'm at 9:22 at the moment. Havertz has just had the ball there.
I'm still behind.
How far behind are you now?
Like 9 seconds.
Okay.
Just pause it.
Yeah, it's not allowing me to pause it on here. So there you go. Now it has. So then just give me another second or two again. Sorry, guys. We're having a few technical glitches on here. We're just trying to get it to all sync up, really, to be honest.
Right. Play.
Right. So now it's decided to freeze on me, but that's fine. You'll be ahead of me now, but that's all right.
Typical.
Brighton.
We'll got it.
We'll be fine.
No, just played it forward. And it's now with Kepa. He's throwing it out to Marcos Alonso. Now it's with Jorginho, the captain for tonight. It's now with...
I was going to say, of course, Jorginho is another player that, Chelsea want to get on the ball a lot. They've got some good players in the middle there who can create things.
Yeah, Marcos Alonso's got it on the left wing. Now he's played it back to Zuma, who's played it across the pitch for Reece James, but it's gone out of play for a Brighton throw-in.
And I've still not on yet. Still froze. It's still not unfroze yet. It's having a mare. This thing's having a nightmare today.
Sorry, we're having a few technical issues.
It is frustrating. It really is. Especially when I had the stream on and it's decided to now stop again. So, and this is the only way I can get through and watch the game as well. Because I don't have Sky for one, and I also don't have a TV at the moment for two. So
it's now with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho now out to Marcos Alonso. He's played it
about 15 minutes behind you, I think, by the end of the when I get back on.
It's now with Reece James. It's now back with Christensen, Zuma, Marcos Alonso. Back to Christensen, who's played it inside to Havertz, I think that was. But Brighton have intercepted and come away with it, but just lost it again now. Timo Werner plays it in, but Brighton have got it back in their defence and are able to clear.
Yeah, so just a little update. I've currently got a completely black screen. I think they're trying to go for when they did Blackout
Black
Tuesday for the Black Lives Matter. They've decided to do this a little bit late on my computer for some reason, but hopefully it won't be too long.
It's now Marcus Alonso. Zuma plays it along to his centre back partner Andreas Christensen. Reece James into Werner. Great ball in, but no one was on the end of it. And it's cleared by Brighton, but N'Golo Kante's quick to pick it up. He's played it to Christensen, and now Christensen's played it out to the left-hand side where Marcus Alonso is. And now Brighton are on the attack, and they've just won the first corner of the night.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you for a minute. I'm going to just see if I can figure out what's wrong with this. I'll come off stream for a sec, and then I'll jump back in once it's all been resolved, all right?
Okay.
So I'll be back when I can get this to work.
Brighton are now taking the corner. It's now been cleared. But as far as the goal, and Chelsea are on the attack here, Timo Werner. He's just been fouled there by Trossard, I think. Say good evening to Alan Lewis and Karis Ford, who's put in some nice comments there by saying good evening and hi. Free kick taken by Marcus Alonso. Back to Zuma. Christensen. Back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. And he's kicked it long. And Brighton have got it back. It's gone out for a Chelsea throw-in, but Timo Werner's just got it there. And the ball's gone out for another Chelsea throw-in. So Marcus Alonso will take this on the left-hand side. And he's thrown it to Kai Havertz, I think it is. Jorginho. And the ball's just ricocheted off a Brighton player, and it's gone out for another Chelsea throw-in. Oh, no. Looks like it's a Brighton throw-in now. Yeah, it's just showing N'Golo Kante. He's won 3 major trophies in his spells in his time with Chelsea. So Lamptey throws the ball down the right-hand side, but Trossard was unable to keep it in play, and he's headed it out for a Chelsea throw-in, which Marcus Alonso will take. And it's just been cleared up front field, but Brighton have cleared it back upfield as well, and it's come down to Chelsea, but Brighton have just won themselves a free kick after a foul on Biswana. after a foul from Marcus Alonso. Brighton have got it back with their centre back, which is Lewis Dunk, but it's now with Chelsea in their half. It's now with Mason Mount, who's just been bundled over by Ben White. I think that was out there. It's been taken. Christensen's played it to Zuma. Zuma's played it to Marcus Alonso on the left-hand side. Back to Zuma, back to Kepa, who's played it upfield. Brighton have won the ball, but it's gone back to a Chelsea defender, and it's been cleared upfield on the left-hand side. Mount's won it, played it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and it came into the box, but Matt Ryan was quite comfortably easy to catch that. Matt Ryan's just played it straight out to one of Brighton midfielders in straight forward, which is a bit strange because if Chelsea were quick to it, they could have intercepted that and it could have led to Chelsea getting a goal. But Chelsea have got it back with N'Golo Kante, Reece James, but they've just lost possession as well. March is just playing it now. It's now with Brighton on the their left hand side, and they're in the box, and Chelsea have just cleared it for a throw in. Good play there from Brighton there. And the throw-in been taken. It's been played back to one of the three left-sided centre back. It's now with Matt Ryan. Chelsea have got it back. Timo Werner's just gone down. Matt Ryan's just fouled Timo Werner, and it looks like it's a penalty.
Yeah, the referee's just given the penalty there, and I think that's the right decision as well. We're in pretty much in sync by the looks of it. I think we're not too far, maybe a second or two difference, and I do think that's the penalty. You can't afford to make that kind of mistake, and I think Matt Ryan was caught out a little bit by the ball that was given back to him. Was it from one of the defenders? He tried to give him the ball back, and he was caught out, and Werner was the first man to get to the ball, and Chelsea are in with a chance here of going 1-0 up within the first sort of 22 minutes or so.
Yeah, it is a penalty. Craig Pawson has pointed to the spot. He's just alerting Matt Ryan not to come off his line because VAR do get involved on that.
Yeah, it's one of the new rules, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, so it looks like it's going to be Jorginho that takes it.
Yeah, Jorginho, the number 5, is going to take over it. Yeah, he's standing over it, sorry.
Would have loved for it to be Timo Werner, but and Jorginho steps up and scores.
Yeah, there's no saving that. Completely sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Little bit of a dummy there as well, wasn't it, from Jorginho and Matt Ryan? You know, he read it completely wrong. And Chelsea, the new look Chelsea, are 1-0 up here at the Amex.
Yeah.
So it's a first goal for Chelsea for Jorginho there, and Brighton have just kicked off now. It's back with, I think it's Webster who's just on the ball then, giving it across to his centre back partner as well, I should say. Goal time was just after 22 minutes as well, 22 and a half minutes there. And it's a bit of a difficult start now for Brighton. Trossard's got it now down the left-hand side here, the number 11. Looking to try and feed it across to the midfield partner, Basima, but he gave that away.
Great. Now I'm behind again.
No. Only by a second or two, yeah?
No, about 15 seconds again.
Wow. I don't know what's going on with this today. It was literally just fine for the penalty, wasn't it, a second ago? Yeah.
I've now got it back with my
See, it's Brighton just had it on the edge of the box there, and it's now with Chelsea. Chelsea just got the ball at the moment, and it's So I think I'm not too sure. So who's got it on your side at the moment?
I've just restarted it again because
I'm at 24:34 at the moment. And when I try and restart it, it freezes. So I don't know why that is.
Hang on, let's see if I can get it up on there. Sorry about this, Pete. Oh, we're having a few major.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? It's frustrating. But anyone that wants to know about the game, stay with me because I'm pretty much as it is. It's with Tariq Lamptey now from Basima's ball, and it's a chance here now for Brighton. And that was the striker Neil Maupay there trying to go in for the header, and it was quite comfortable for the Chelsea keeper Kepa. He was able to just grab hold of that one nice and easily. Didn't actually get a good connection on it, did the Brighton striker. It was fizzed in, and the Brighton striker there rose, and it came off his shoulder more than anything else in the end.
Yeah, so
easy for Kepa there. It's still 1-0 to Chelsea. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is having a few problems there. He's changing his socks or something. I don't know what he's doing there.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not asking Mike to change it either, and hopefully we can get this sorted because this ain't right.
And there's a hedge collision here. I think that's Tariq Lamptey's down, and he got caught by a flailing arm there from one of the Chelsea attacking players. I think it was Lamptey that's gone down. It is the former Chelsea man, and he's in the wars a bit now. So, yeah, it was who was that? Was that the number 19 Mason Mount for Chelsea? It was I don't know, a little bit of a nothing collision really, and it looks like the Brighton man's in the wars anyway. But whatever he's done there, he's pulled a muscle or done something there.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, so just looking at that as well, it was the goal. It was because of a little mix-up at the back. Timo Werner got in and Matt Ryan just pulled him down. And, it was very sloppy from Brighton at the back. They started off really well, actually, in terms of gameplay. And then that was just a really sort of poor bit of play from them. And then, from then on, Jorginho wasn't going to miss that chance when he stepped up. He looked confident. He looked nice and relaxed and composed there. And he just tucked it the wrong end and to the wrong side of the Australian goalkeeper. So it's still 1-0 to Chelsea. 27 and a half minutes on the clock at the moment. Matt Ryan's got it back at his feet. just about to knock it forward, which he's just done, and it's gone all the way back through to Chelsea. Zuma's got it there now for them, and he's playing it along across the back. It's booted forward there by who was that? That was just cleared that one. I think it was the number 4 for Chelsea, which is who was it? Bear with me. The centre back, one of the centre backs.
Andreas Christensen. It's number 4.
That's it. We've got too many numbers to go across. But yeah, he just booted that out. It's gone out of play at the moment. And you can see Graham Potter there chewing his gum, as he always tends to do on the sideline. But yeah, it's with Brighton. Tariq Lamptey just knocks it back to his goalkeeper there, Ryan, who's given it across back to Lamptey again. And Lamptey's he looks all right after that little injury there. He's moving around freely and fine and everything, so that didn't really do him any harm. And the throw-in's just been won off of Marcus Alonso, I think that was. It's just deflected that one out of play. So it's a throw-in for Lamptey to take right now. There's a little collision over there off the ball. Neil Maupay has gone down with a collision there with Kurt Zouma holding one of his ankles. I don't know what that was. It's Zouma's just gone out and whacked him on the backside. But as the throw-in was going to be taken, it looked like Zouma kind of kicked out at him a little bit. And this could go to VAR possibly. They could have a little look at this.
Whoa. He has clipped him.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's intentional.
But yeah, like you can see that he's trying to go for the ball there. And
he stood on it. Stood right down his left Achilles there.
That's right, yeah. So are you watching on your phone at the moment, are you? So we're in sync at the moment anyway, as it stands.
No. I'm
pretty much
trying to sort these issues out because it's just going to be
it will be
start. So I'd rather be
all right. I'm just having a look here. What's happened with Neil Maupay? He's got the physio on at the moment. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here. It doesn't look like the referee's going to do anything in terms of bookings or whatever. Neil Maupay is up and just sort of gingerly hobbling off the pitch. As you see, Chelsea's subs warming up there. Rudiger and Giroud just gone past him as well. And it doesn't look like they're doing anything now. It's just a throw-in still for Brighton. Lamptey is going to take this one over on the right-hand side. And the referee hasn't looked at that or anything like that, which might be a bit of a surprise to some people. And Webster had the ball there, Lamptey, and it's now across to one of the other defenders for Brighton, which was, I think that was White at the time. The number 3 now, he's got a new number for the new season.
Yeah, after his loan spell at Leeds.
Yeah, so that's obviously good for him as well. And it looks like they're going to feature him quite regular. If he's going to have a number 3, he'll probably play more often than not.
Oh, he had signed a new contract as well with Brighton.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Lamptey's in there, and he's just what's that? They won a corner, is that? Or did it come off the Brighton man last? He just nutmegged Alonso. Anyway, that was lovely. Good bit of skill. Lamptey and who was it? I think it was Jorginho that got back and got a foot to it. Has he given a corner here? Is that for me? It's a corner. Is that what they're going to give? Or has he given a goal kick? Did it come back off the Brighton man in the end? No, it was a corner to be taken by March, I should say. And March is going to deliver it. Going to whip it in left-footed. There's a little bit of grappling in there as well. And the ball's gone in and it's gone across the face of the goal. The number 3 there, as we just mentioned, which is Ben White, wasn't able to get on the end of that. And the ball's gone out of play for a goal kick. There was a little bit of holding in the middle, but I don't know whether Kepa actually got a touch to that, whether he got a fingertip to that.
I don't know. It looked like he did get a finger to it. I've just seen that because I'm.
So that could have been a throw in the other way easily, yeah.
Well, it's a goal kick that Kepa's set to take. He's got Zuma to the left. He's gone long. He's found Timo Werner, but it's been cut out by Mason Mount, and Brighton have it back.
Yeah, Lamptey had the ball there. He's gone back to his goalkeeper and then gone out to Ben White. Tried to feed one down the line, but wasn't able to get it to his teammate.
So it'll be a Chelsea throw-in on the left-hand side, which Marcus Alonso will take.
I think I'm still ahead of you. It's now back with Brighton in the centre of the park again. Basuma's got it now on my end. Lamptey's got it here now over on the right-hand side. It's cut inside back to Basuma again as well. Yes, a couple of opportunities here for, I think that was March that just had it there. No, sorry, it was Trossard that got the ball, in fact. And it's now with Lallana. And it's a good little run here from Brighton, a good effort as well. And it's a chance here for a rebound. Who was that had the original shot? I just want to say it might have been the midfielder, which of course is Alzate, who had the original shot, I think it was. And it wasn't able to be tucked away on the rebound.
Kepa saved that quite comfortably as well, I think.
I'm not too sure if it was Alzate who had the original shot or the rebound, but that was one of the opportunities he was in there for anyway. And it's just having a look here now. It was, Alzate had the original shot, which was saved, and then following it up. I'm trying to see who it was that followed it up now. Trying to see who it was that followed it up. It might have been Lallana or somebody. I couldn't see who it was, but anyway, it's a corner for Brighton right now. It's just about to be whipped in. I think that's March again, is it? And it's gone back to Basuma, who tries to have a shot there, and he gets it all wrong. But it's still with Brighton at the moment, with Ben White. Back to Basuma again, and of course the other one there, which is Lamptey, has just lost out on the ball.
Yeah, it's now with Marcus Alonso, who's played it down the left-hand side. And going to Kante's headed, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but he's lost the ball as well now.
Yeah, and it was with Neil Maupay there. Neil Maupay was trying to have a little run and get himself into the box. Couldn't get it out of his feet in time, and he fed his teammate and won it back again, and then got it back a second time and couldn't really do anything with it. So it's
been all Brighton.
Yeah, since going one down, they've got back into it pretty well, and I'm sure Graham Potter will be pleased with the way they bounced back so far. Yeah, they're just lacking the goal.
And there's been a foul, I think.
Yeah, it looks like that was, yeah.
Sky shows so many replays, so bear with us if we get things wrong as well.
Yeah, sometimes it takes forever to go through these replays, yeah. So Lallana's on the ball anyway at the moment from this throw-in. Lallana's got it here now for Brighton. Feeds it to Basuma, but it's given away there. Well, intercepted, I should say, by the Chelsea man.
Yeah, Marcus Alonso's now going down the left-hand side. He's just been fouled there by Basuma.
Yeah, Gail Basuma, yeah.
It's now with Alonso. After that free kick was quickly taken, and the centre back there was Christensen. I think just cleared it straight down to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan had it there, and he played it out to one of his defenders. I couldn't see who it was actually that got the original ball, and he fed it back to Ryan again, and then into Basuma. and now back out to the left-sided defender, which is Webster, I think, but is it Byrne, the other defender? Yeah.
Yeah. So Kai Havertz, Reece
trying to get the
James.
numbers up on Sky on my phone because it's like really annoying me. I can't get all the numbers right and the names across the numbers. So hopefully
I'm so
Sky
glad
will
I'm
tell
doing
me.
Chelsea because I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know a lot of the Chelsea players as well. We've got the lineups here with the numbers on now. Anyway, that's fine and easy now. So it's with Brighton. Tariq Lamptey just tried to get that one down the line there. It was knocked out of play for a Chelsea throw-in.
Yeah.
He's going to take this, is it, for Chelsea? Yeah.
It's Alonso. He's faked the throw and he's played it into Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's played it
It's
to
given
Mason
away,
Mount.
Trossard. Yeah. I think that was Trossard that got it back, and it's back with Matt Ryan. Tried to put one long, and it's now back with the Brighton defence. Good bit of skill there. Good flip from, I think that was one of the, who was that? That might even have been, it wasn't Lallana, it was Alzate. It was a nice little flip from him, I think it was. And Lamptey's got it now down the hand side, and he's played it into the centre, which still with Brighton, they're still just knocking it around at the back at the moment, all the way back to the goalkeeper, Matt Ryan, and then out to Tariq Lamptey there. It's now a throw into Brighton at the moment. Still 1-0 Chelsea for anyone that's joining late as well, that might not be able to watch the game themselves. A penalty from Jorginho, which was tucked away nicely, wasn't it, to be honest, Rice? Don't they keep it the wrong way?
Yeah, great penalty from Jorginho. 23 minutes on the clock, and it was nicely tucked after Timo Werner was fouled from Matt Ryan. The referee didn't book Matt Ryan for the foul, but which I thought he could have at least booked him, but
yeah, but it's I don't know whether that would have been double jeopardy or whatever. Like, I'm not too sure what they do in terms of that these days, because the rule changes to so frequently, and it changes more often than it sort of changes day by day. That was a bit weird from Matt Ryan there. I think he was trying to take it round Timo Werner. He just got the ball back from his defender there, and it took about 5 touches, and then ended up whacking it out for a throw-in. But he could have been caught out there. He's has looked a little bit shaky at times as the Brighton goalkeeper today.
Yeah, it's now with Jorginho in the middle of the park, but Kai Havertz tried to get there, but no, Havertz has fouled his man, and it's now a Brighton free kick.
Yeah, and the ball's just been knocked into Ben White, out to Lamptey, out to Bissouma, who's knocked it out to March on the left-hand side. He's taken it round his man. Solly March has got the ball in, or tried to get the ball into the box, but it was blocked. And it's now back with him again. He's going to try and deliver it again at a second opportunity, and instead tries to pick out a pass along the floor, and it was intercepted.
Yeah, intercepted by Kai Havertz. N'Golo Kante.
Looks like Chelsea could have a counter attack
Ruben
on there.
Loftus-Cheek. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek just lost possession of the ball, and it went straight through to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, and then he tried to get it forward quite quickly into Bissouma, and Bissouma's gone down. That's as far as we're up to at the moment. Bissouma's got an injury. He's just on the floor. I think, has it Bissouma just been checked there? I think it was off the ball. Yeah, it was. We're just waiting to see what happens there. But the referee didn't say anything in terms of a free kick or whatever. And it's still with Brighton. They got it back. And it's Neil Maupay who was just trying to get on the end of that one, but couldn't do anything with it. And it's now all the way back with the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Yep, so Kappa's got it. He's now played it to Zuma, who's played it out to his left back, Marcus Alonso, who's jogging forward. Kurt
That's a bit
Zuma
unlike him.
plays it
He's on there.
to Reece James, who's looked inside, found N'Golo Kante. Kante's played it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's now with Reece James again, who's played it along the floor to the left-sided fullback, Marcus Alonso, but the refs just...
Yeah, he stopped
play.
because Lallana's got an injury here. Adam Lallana, I'm not too sure what this injury is, what's actually happened here, but he's pulled up. He's got a couple of niggles and a couple of complaints there. So the referee just stopped play there for him to get treatment, and it looks like they are going to make an early sub just before the end of the first half. So it looks like Lallana's debut is going to be cut short.
Such a shame that, because especially why has the referee stopped play when it's not a head injury as well?
Yeah, but then if you look there, he's already bandaged up, so I think he's already got a issue, like an ongoing issue already, and it's obviously just aggravated that again. And when you aggravate injuries that you've already got, then of course that's going to probably be twice as bad, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. He's taking his bandage off. That's holding his shin pads in place as well.
Yeah.
I think he has a swollen shin.
It looks that way. It looks like Connolly is the man coming on, by the way, as the man that's going to come on for Brighton here. Of course, Connolly is a very young sort of player, and when he was came into the side, he had a few good games and performed quite well for them, didn't he?
Yeah, Marcus Alonso just fist bumping Adam Lallana as he goes off. Graham Potter's not too upset either.
I think he already knew, and he's got
so Aaron Connolly's just come on.
It'll probably change the shape as well. That'd be 2 up front for Brighton now. So just a bit more of a 4-4, bit more of a 4-4. Yeah. It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes added as Connolly's already involved there. He looks he's pulling faces anyway. I don't know what he was pulling faces for. Whoever tried to put the ball down the line to him there got a little bit of a angry face back from him. But no, it's with Matt Ryan has got the ball now, and he's just giving it out to his centre back, which is I don't remember which one's playing central, but Basuma's got it anyway, and it's with Lamptey. No, not Lamptey. They were looking for Lamptey, but they didn't use him in the end. It's now with March anyway. It was the number 11, which I think is Alzate, I think it was. But now it's with Lamptey anyway. Lamptey's going to knock this one into the box, which he has, and it is cleared by the Chelsea defence. And yeah, it took him a couple of attempts to get it clear, but they cleared it along and up the field in the end.
Yeah, Reece James to Kai Havertz, and then Reece James clears it upfield.
It's with Brighton now on the centre-back position. I think that was Ben White. And Lamptey's got it here. He's taking it round Alonso into the box. And that was good defensive play by Chelsea. I think that was Kante coming back to do his defensive work.
Yeah, Kante. Mason Mount. Then it's Jorginho. Now it's Mason Mount. Sent Timo Werner down the left-hand side. And Timo Werner's looking to take on his man. He's got his ball in. And he's crossed it. And Matt Ryan's quite comfortably saved this.
It's kind of a little bit like a cross shot that I think he saw there might have been a little bit of a gap at the near post, and Matt Ryan was able to recover and turn it behind for a corner, but Timo Werner there was trying to get it into the gap because there was a bit of space there to exploit, and Matt Ryan done well to get across and turn it behind in the end.
It's been quite quiet actually, Timo Werner. I know he won the penalty, but Reece James is set to take the corner. It's whipped in, but Brighton have got it clear, and it's come out to Mason Mount, and it's come out to Reece James again, and Chelsea have won themselves another throw-in.
Yeah, off of Adam Webster that time. Adam Webster was the man that got it across there, got it cleared.
So Marcus Alonso's there, going to take the throw-in. He's thrown it to Timo Werner, who was stretching for that throw-in, and then it's gone into...
I think he was offside as well.
How can he be offside?
Well, I think that's what's happened. I think the refs called it for offside or something. It's pulled it back anyway. Because it's now with Brighton, so I don't know. Well, it looked like he was. The referee's got that one wrong then. I'm not too sure who the official for today is.
It's Craig Pawson.
Yeah, so Craig Pawson might well have got that one wrong.
He might have given it for high foot.
Yeah, that's a point. It could well have been that, yeah. Just coming to the end of the first half here now. An extra couple of seconds now. And that's the end of this first half from the Amex Stadium. It is Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Chelsea 1. Timo Werner winning the penalty, Jorginho tucking it away. And Brighton have actually looked all right, though. They're not, doing themselves any problems, really, or any harm, are they, Brighton? They're well and truly in the game still.
Yeah, they've really played well. I'm actually shocked Brighton haven't scored. They've looked really strong going forward.
They've had a good offer, a couple of not really any clear cut opportunities, but they won a few corners and they've had a bit of possession and put some good crosses in and things like that. And I'm sure with the front two now of Connolly and Neil Maupay, they'll change their kind of tactics a little bit, and the second half will be a bit of a different story now with the two men up front rather than just the big target man.
Well, with Maupay playing up front with Trossard, I can see Trossard going in behind now, so that leaves Connolly.
That's what they did do, yeah.
Or March might go there, but we will be bringing you a Premier League quiz. I'll be bringing you that because I'm just finding one now.
As well, I just wanted to say as well, yes, we are covering Brighton and Chelsea today, but we will cover all of the teams across the Premier League throughout the season. We were a little bit what's the word? I think we were a little bit criticised earlier, weren't we? Not for deciding not to do the earlier game between Wolves and Sheffield United, because some people would see them as sort of lesser sides. We don't see anyone as a lesser side, whether it's the teams that are rock bottom of the table or right at the very top. So everyone will get their coverage across the season.
Yeah. So as soon as I've found a reasonable good quiz, I will read out the answers. Read
the question first.
Yeah.
Read the question.
So,
is it opposites? Is it? Have we got a guess? Are you going to read out the answers and we've got to guess what the question is?
Well, we could do that, but I don't think that would go down well. That could come to multiple questions.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
So we're going to have 10 questions, and we're going to start with the first question. So question number 1: who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances? So question number 1: who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances?
It's not me.
Question number 2: Which club did Rio Ferdinand start his career with? So, question number
Is that
2: Which club did Rio Ferdinand start his career with?
is that a professional career or just his career in general, like through the youth and stuff as well?
Start his career.
So just it could be anyone. It could be a youth team. Okay, right.
Question number 3: Which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
I know this
So,
one.
question number 3: Which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history? Question number 4: Which Premier League manager famously said "football, bloody hell" in 1999? So, question number 4 is: Which Premier League manager famously said "football, bloody hell" in 1999? Question number 5: Which club did Muzzy Izzet make 269 league appearances for? So, question number 5: Which club did Muzzy Izzet make 269 league appearances for?
That's an easy one as well. Good player as well back in the day.
Question number 6: Which club was Eric Cantona sent off against for his Kung Fu kick? Number 6
Stevenage.
is: Which club was Eric Cantona sent off against for his Kung Fu kick? Question number 7: Glenn Hoddle, Mauricio Pochettino, and Ronald Koeman have all managed which Premier League team? So, question
Okay, that's
number
an easy one
7
as
is:
well. Yeah.
Glenn Hoddle, Mauricio Pochettino, and Ronald Koeman have all managed which Premier League team? Question number 8: According to Kevin Keegan's famous speech, Alex Ferguson's had to go to where to get a result? So, question number 8: According to Kevin Keegan's famous speech, Alex Ferguson's United had to go to where to get a result?
I think that's actually right. What I put, Brad, by the way.
Question 9: According to who was the manager when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League title in 1995? So, question number 9: Who was the manager when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League title in 1995? And question number 10: Who finished fourth in 2012 but missed out on Champions League football after Chelsea qualified via winning the tournament? So, question number 10: Who finished fourth in 2012 but missed out on Champions League football after Chelsea qualified via winning the tournament? All them answers will be revealed in the 90th at full time.
Yeah, there's some good questions in there as well. I think I'm not taking part, but if I was, I think I'd probably get a solid 7 or 8. I think.
I don't know, I've got to make sure I don't mess this up
Yeah.
because I'm screenshotting it so I don't forget which order I did it in as well.
Yeah.
Because
No, I think I'll probably get a solid 8. I think in that, if I was to take part in those questions, there's some pretty obvious ones, and there's some, that's kind of very
not so
not so obvious as well. Yeah. So I'd get the majority. I think if I had enough time and if I was focused on it, I'd probably get the full 10. But I'll stick with an 8. Yeah.
well, if anyone does want to know what the questions are, we can send you them.
No, Brad, not if I had enough
But
time to Google it. If I wasn't focusing on doing a commentary at the same time, or whatever else. And of course, earlier on, we'll just quickly have a little look over this as well. Sheffield United and Wolves. Kieran, you can have your airtime now. Wolves won 2-0, so I'm sure you're pleased with 1-2.
Yeah, Wolves won quite comfortably against Sheffield United, 2-0. Two of the goals both of the goals came really early on as well. I literally tapped it on
3 and 6, yeah.
And it was in the 3rd minute and the 6th minute. I was just like, okay.
Jimenez and Sice, yeah.
Yeah, so.
You sent me that on there as well. Okay, fair enough.
Without the answers as well.
That's all right.
So you can actually have a go at what you think the answers are as well.
Yeah, I'll have a look. If we get a bit of breaking play during the second half, I've got some bits of paper down there and a pen, so I might make a few little bits and pieces down as I go. Where's the pen? It was on here somewhere. There we go.
It's ran away.
That's that.
It's ran away.
I've got it there. If you wanted to take part as well, and didn't have the questions in time, or you've just joined, I'll do you want to quickly rattle through them again.
We'll rattle through them in the 75th minute, and then we'll give the answer full time.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
And just to let you know, we may cover a Carabao Cup game this week, but if we do, ages. If we don't, then it's no harm.
Yeah.
But we will be back more than likely
on the weekend. There's a few games the weekend. I wouldn't mind doing Arsenal West Ham possibly on Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday night.
Could do Arsenal West Ham. Sunday is the big game, Chelsea Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Burnley.
I think we'll probably come back to Chelsea Liverpool. Yeah. Actually, bearing in mind, I don't know what my connection is going to be like on the weekend, where I'm going to be. So, if we can do it, of course, yeah.
And then we do have Wolves Man City on Monday, followed by Aston Villa. Well, Aston Villa, Sheffield United, followed by Wolves Man City. So, Kieran, you might get your airtime next Monday.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that happening. Yeah. Especially because it's Man City's debut game in the competition this season as well.
Yeah, because they've had a long extended break due to playing in European competitions up until the quarterfinals. So they got a bit of a extended break.
Mm-hmm. I would say we'd do a game on Thursday, but of course, are you going to be joining on Thursday? Are
you on about Brighton Portsmouth? Yeah.
No, I was on
the
about
workshop. Yeah, we can't do a game on Thursday due to us doing the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
As it comes out, I've just seen in our private chat that there's been four cases of positive coronavirus.
Yeah, 4 positive tests for the virus. Yeah.
Let's see who they are.
Doesn't say who it is, though, does it?
I don't know.
It does actually. Man City duo Aymeric Laporte and Riyad Mahrez are 2 of them. Paul Pogba was another as well. I don't know who the was.
which, I mean, I knew Riyad Mahrez, Laporte, but didn't know about Pogba.
Another one as well. The fourth one, it doesn't say, it just is 3. Yeah, I don't know who the other one is. Doesn't say. I know that Arsenal had a lot of players in quarantine as well. Lacazette was in quarantine. William was in quarantine. A couple of others were in quarantine as well, and didn't really feature in the mini sort of pre-season too much because I think a lot of them had travelled from France and their hometowns and their home countries to come back during all of that.
Yeah, all I can see is Aymeric Laporte, Riyad Mahrez, and Paul Pogba. I would like to know who the fourth one is, but
I don't know.
It's just because Paul Pogba left out of France's squad for their Nations League games against Sweden and Croatia.
It's all right. Well, the Nations League's a waste of time, I think, anyway. But that's just a story for another time. I'm not a big fan of that competition. I think it's a bit overrated. I think it's it's not all that.
It's another way of getting into the Euros, which I don't. It's like this Europa League 2, which happens from next season. I think it is as well. I think that's going to be a waste, having 3 major competitions. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, they're saying that the cup winners go into that. It's called the Europa Conference League or something.
Yeah, the Europa Conference. Yeah.
And basically, if you win a cup, you go into that, and then if you win that cup, you go into the Europa League, and then if you win the Europa League, you go into the Champions League. But
fair enough.
And
game's back underway on Rashford. Is it back on your?
Yeah. Well, we're talking too much there, and Chelsea.
That's all right. There was an opportunity for Brighton. Solly Martin put one across, and Connolly was the man on the end of it. They had to turn it behind. Couldn't direct his effort on goal. But no, in terms of those two competitions, those sort of European competitions, it's a bit of it's a bit of a weird one. It's very much like if you finish, what would it be if you finish like 7th or 8th or whatever? Like it's a bit, I don't know. It's a bit weird. And if you win a trophy or whatever, it just doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's with Brighton now. Connolly, it's looking quite bright actually. The substitute, of course, came on for the injured Lallana towards the end of the first half. There, about 2 or 3 minutes to go until half time.
Reece James is just
involved
took the ball off him and played.
That's it. It's a throw in there. March has taken the throw back to. Oh, it's a chance here now for Connolly. It's well blocked actually as well. Out to Lamptey.
Yeah, very good.
And it was a really good block. Yeah, and it's Ben White has put the ball in. He tries to feed Neil Maupay there, but he couldn't get the ball onto the striker's head. And it was away. Cleared away.
And straight up pitch from Marcus Alonso.
That's right. It's all the way back with Brighton now. The defenders, the 3 centre-backs, just knocking it around at the back between the pair of them at the moment. Sorry, the trio of them at the moment, I should say. And it's now knocked forward to Lamptey on the right-hand side. He's going to try and take on his man here. So Lamptey's got it here. Nice little bit of skill. He's gone into the box. Lamptey's going to get a shot away. And it's deflected behind for a corner. It was a good run, though, from the right back. And, a bright start again from Brighton.
Yeah, a bright start by Brighton. A very bright start. But, good run that by Lamptey.
really well there. Of
Ran.
course, they've got this corner now as well. Ran it in well. He ran at the couple of defenders there, and it was turned behind. Yeah.
It's
Let's
quite
see who the corner.
ironic that he actually came through Chelsea's youth.
Yeah, we said that earlier. Yeah, there's an injury for Chelsea as well. I think that's Rudiger is holding his manly parts, his manly areas. Oh, sorry, Zuma. Yeah, Rudiger's on the bench, isn't he? Yeah.
I was thinking, have I misplaced Zuma all night and it's Rudiger?
No, you were right. It was Zuma. Yeah. It's a corner here now for Brighton. It's going to be whipped in. And there's a swarm of them there on top of the Chelsea goalkeeper. The seagulls are all swarming in. And the ball was delivered in and cleared away there. Only as far as the Brighton midfielder, though, which is Solly Marsh. I think Alzate was in there as well. And he tried to get the ball out across to Trossard. Or it might have been the other way around and it's gone out of play anyway.
Yeah. Alonso's took the throw in, played it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I think that is.
Yeah.
It's now with Alonso just giving it away.
Gave it away, and then Basuma got it back, and then he tried to thread it through and gave it away as well. And the Chelsea are now on the counter attack here again.
Yeah, they're on the counter with the ball with N'Golo Kante now. It's back with Alonso. Christensen plays it out to the right-hand side where Reece James is. Played it into N'Golo, now played it back to Reece James, and then it's gone to Christensen, back to Zuma, along to Alonso.
It's back with Brighton there. Basuma's
into, I'm
got
sure
it there now. It's with Brighton on my side here now. Anyway, Solly Marsh has got the ball, and he's just gone into his defensive centre back there, who's knocks it out wide to Lamptey. I think that was it might have been I can't remember who it was, Webster, but Lamptey's in anyway there, and it's back with Chelsea. They just won the ball there. Chelsea in the all white, of course, the white shirts, the white shorts, and the white socks. And Brighton wearing the blue shirt, blue socks, and the white shorts. It's with Matt Ryan at the moment.
It's now
and Basuma there in front of the back four. And it's across to his defensive partners. The two centre backs have both had a touch there. It's gone out wide right and tried to put the ball through. Connolly's on a little run there. He tried to see if he could get there ahead of the keeper, but he wasn't able to from the ball down the line.
It's ironic that Tariq Lamptey actually signed for Brighton in the winter transfer window.
Yeah.
And didn't make his debut till the 23rd of June against Leicester.
That's right. It took him a little while to get into
quite late
into the contention, didn't it? Yeah.
As Havertz just played the ball out of play there.
Yeah, and it's I think it's who's that that's got the throw in there for at the moment. It's Chelsea throw anyway.
Yeah, Chelsea throw. Marcus Alonso will take this. He's looking to go down the line.
Yeah.
He's found Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but it's another Chelsea throw.
Mm-hmm. It's with Basuma's got it now for Brighton. And that's with Neil Maupay. He's going to look to go out wide to Trossard, I think that is. He's got the ball there to Lamptey and to Basuma. Basuma's going to try and take it round his man there. As well, won back by Alzate in the end as well. And he's gone out to March. March has put it in down the line. And it's Neil Maupay back to Solly March again. And across to Alzate. Basuma's got the ball there. He's going to go for a little run. Is he going to have a shot? Is he? No. He's dummies it across there. Gets it across to Lamptey. And Lamptey's going to knock it back here. And it's a good effort. And it's into the back of the net from Brighton. I think that might have been Trossard. Let's just put it into the back of the net there. I just want to confirm that and see if it was him. He's got the equaliser.
Very well taken goal that was.
It's a really good finish, and the Brighton man, picked his spot there, looked up, had a shot, and that's how you score goals. You can sometimes just shoot from 25 yards out, and it might take a deflection, or if you hit it sweetly like you did there, then you're going to always test the keeper, and it's ended up going past him, and it's all square.
Ooh, it's gone right in that corner.
Yeah, there's a bit of a curl on it as well.
No deflection or anything. It swerved. Kepa wasn't happy with that. He's just played it out to Marcus Alonso. It's
a good goal as well.
Down to the right outside.
I think Brighton deserve it as well for the way they played. I think they do deserve to be at least level in this game as things are at the moment.
Yeah.
They're putting
Marcus Alonso
a good shift tonight.
It's now with Zuma, N'Golo Kante, Havertz. No, it's Mount, Alonso.
Oh, wow. Oh, my days.
Reece James. And Reece James has just put Chelsea back in the lead. What a strike from the young right wing.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds ahead of you, but I can't not scream and shout at that. Like, wow, that was an absolute belter of a finish from the young Englishman there. And, you see him as a defender, and he's a great defender. You didn't know he had that in his locker, but oh my days, what a goal! Keeper's got absolutely no chance of getting anywhere near that.
I think that's just given Wigan 500,000. The way he's just did that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful goal. Really well done. Yeah,
a very beautiful goal that was.
And
he helped Wigan because they're in a bit of trouble.
I don't know what Frank Lampard's saying there. Frank Lampard's looking down at the monitor, and I think I'm not too sure if I can lip read too clear, but it kind of sounded like, or looked like he was saying, "Yeah, he does that every week." In training, he does that every week.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that. What a turnaround that was from Reece James.
That was a beautiful goal, yeah. And it's with Brighton now. Connolly's got it here from. He's just won a corner here off of Christensen. Of course, they were, they weren't level for long, were they, Brighton?
No, but Chelsea responded very well. Brighton have now come back into this.
Let's imagine imagine if they get another equaliser again now. It'd be 3 goals in a matter of 4 minutes if there was an equaliser from this corner.
Well, who knows?
It was actually given us a goal kick anyway. I thought it was a corner. It looked like it should have been a corner, but the referee gave us a goal kick there. It's with Basuma anyway, but I thought that was a corner ball. I think the referee might have or the official might have called that one wrong.
I thought it was a corner as well, but Christensen did appeal for a goal kick. So there's been a foul there. Mason Mount on the Brighton player there.
Brighton goal scorer. Of course, a lovely goal. He might have thought, at least Chelsea, they've scored one, and no one's going to be able to top that of shooting from where I did and scoring a goal like that. Well, yeah, somebody topped it after about a minute, mate. So he's going to want to get back into contention there. Maybe they might have a shot from here now and see what happens here. Ball's in. Oh, that could have easily been 2-2 there. Lovely ball across, and it was headed free header as well from Lewis Dunk. And if he got a little bit more of a connection on that, that's 2-2.
If he had gone in with his forehead, it would have been 2-2.
Yeah, this, he's unmarked as well.
It's glanced off his side of his head and gone wide. It's just a bit of a let off that for Chelsea.
That's right. It could easily have been 2-2 there. It's been a quite enjoyable start to the second half. Anyway, the first 15 minutes, I'm enjoying the start of this. And we've seen 2 great goals as well. So, the Premier League's definitely back.
Yeah, it's back with a bang.
Absolutely, yeah. It's with Brighton here now as well. They just got a free kick. Yeah. It's going to be whipped in from, I think it might be Ben White who's going to take this one. The centre-backs is taking it, I think, anyway. They're trying to get as many into their Chelsea half as they can. And it's gone across there to Alzate. And he's gone into Basuma in the centre of the park. He's going to look up and try and go long, which he does. And it's intercepted by the Chelsea defender there. We just let it roll out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an incredible goal. Did you even think he had that in his locker? I didn't.
Not from right back, but as we see, Ross Barkley set to come on. I wonder who's going to come off. I'm thinking he might take Ruben Loftus-Cheek off here.
Yeah, I think so. He's not been too involved in the game, I don't think, so it could well be him, yeah. I think you have actually got it spot on as well. I think that is what the sub is that they're going to make. I think it is the number 12. Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
he's been quiet, but he's not. He's only come back from injury as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was out for most of the season.
Yeah, he did.
So
he was out for a long.
Getting 16 minutes under your belt is quite good.
61, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kepa's just played it upfield from the goal kick, but Brighton have it back. Nope, Chelsea have won it. Kai Havertz.
I think he's looked lively. Havertz has been one of the players that's looked lively for Chelsea, and Werner as well. Werner hasn't been, a usual kind of threat in front of goal like you see in the German league, but he has caused a few problems. And of course, we've got the penalty as well for the first goal. We won that, so he's had put in a good performance so far. And yeah, they're both doing all right on their debut so far. Anyway,
what you're seeing from Kai Havertz and Werner is that they're both offering threats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timo Werner is actually is coming short, and then he's running into the box. So, and where Havertz is on the wing, which is not his favoured position, but
no, he's more of a number 10, is he? I think he's just behind the striker.
Yeah, but Chelsea don't play like that. They play 4-3-3. Kepa just being closed down there by Brighton, but he's able to get it up to Kepa, to Werner. But Werner loses out. Barkley's just chasing.
Solly March has got it here now as well. And it's a long ball in from the Brighton defender. I think that was Webster. He tried to get it across there to Lamptey and he gave it away.
Yeah, a long.
Lewis Dunk's been quiet. I know he had that opportunity there to make it 2-2, but I've not had to mention him too much. I've mentioned the other defenders a lot more than him, but he's another player that might be looking for a bigger move this season. And of course, if he does well for Brighton, you never know what sort of teams are going to come in for him in the next window. And of course, even this window hasn't shut yet. So,
yeah, the ball with Christensen played out to the left-hand side, and Marcus Alonso brought it down quite comfortably. Ross Barkley, N'Golo Kante. Now it's with Kai Havertz. Reece James gets it into the box, and Werner tries to do something spectacular, but it's been cleared for a Chelsea throw-in.
I think he was trying to backheel it, and you see Lewis Dunks there. He's got a little bit of something whacking his eye or something. So I don't know what that was about.
Hey, ref, you're supposed to social distance.
Anyway, how are they getting away with this? There's more than 6 of them. Sporting events don't count. We do know that.
We're just having a laugh as Chelsea have just had a chance, but I think the flag's gone up for offside.
Yeah, they're just showing the goals again as well. The Trossard goal, that was really beautifully struck. Right past the keeper.
Wow.
He swerved down and he dived and he went the right way. And he just couldn't reach it and couldn't get to it. Yeah.
That was a very good finish. But Reece James, you can't look past his either.
No, you see, it was a lovely goal, wasn't it? There was 2 beautiful goals there in the space of a minute or two, yeah.
As you see Willy Caballero looking on.
He looked very tanned. He never used to be that tanned. He's definitely got a tan from the last time I saw him when he was in goal for Chelsea against Arsenal in the FA Cup final.
And Reece James has just won himself his side a corner, which will be taken by
65 minutes. Yeah. I think Reece James wants to take the corner himself as well.
He did take the corner in the first corner, so yeah, he is taking this one, which is quite unusual. You're seeing a right back taking one.
Yeah.
He's whipped it in. And it's 3-1.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, whether that was whether Zuma's going to claim that or whether it's took a deflection and gone in for an own goal. But Chelsea have gone 3-1 up there. I think Zuma is going to claim it. I'm not too sure what happened there with the connection and everything like that. But the ball was, whipped in by Reece James there. Zuma got a little flick there. I don't even think he got a touch on the way in. I think he was actually straight in. Yeah. Oh, no, it did take a deflection there. So that's it did take a deflection there off of Webster. So it probably been as an own goal. In fact, yeah. That'd be it should probably
no.
It was on target. It was on target.
I think it is actually. I think that is actually Kurt Zuma's goal, but Adam Webster will be really downbeat about that because I don't think Brighton deserves to be 3-1 down. But
not
Chelsea have come out.
It could be, Chelsea are looking good here now. They're looking strong. They're getting into the groove, and it could be if Brighton don't wake up a little bit and maybe get the next goal, then Chelsea could really go on and see this and see this one out, and maybe even go on there. Maybe even go on and get another goal or two themselves in the process of that as well. But I don't think Brighton deserves to be 3-1 down. That last one was unfortunate. The second goal was a bit of a world-class goal, which you're not going to see from Reece James every week. So it's a bit unfortunate to come up against those two guys. Of course, Werner as well on his debut wanted to make an impact for the first goal and winning the penalty, but Tariq Lamptey's got it here from Brighton anyway and tried to get a cross in, and it was just cleared there. It's gone out of play for a Brighton throw at the moment. But I do think that Brighton have every right to be a little bit aggrieved the fact it's 3-1 because this is they can't afford to let this game get away from them. And when they got it back to 1-1 and were the kind of better of the team for a second, and they just can't afford to if Chelsea get the next goal, it's going to go 4, 5, 6. It could go to any number. So Brighton has to really kind of pick up a little bit now and kind of just try not to let this get them 2 down. The fact they've gone another 2 goals behind.
Reece James is there, just played it straight back to Kappa. Now it's out to Zuma, who hit with the goal. Marcus Alonso, down to Mason Mount, back to Jorginho, who's played it to Kepa. Now it's gone to Christensen. Now it's with Kai Havertz.
He's just lost out there. Just
has
throw into March. He's giving it to Webster, and Webster tried to put it into Alzata, and it wasn't. And Alzata has been dispossessed.
Yeah, good play there by Barkley. And Mount's just played it to Marcus Alonso, and it's going to be... No, it's been kept in, but Chelsea have won it back with Mason Mount, Reece James, Mason Mount, Marcus Alonso, Reece James, Mason Mount, N'Golo Kante, Reece James, Kai Havertz.
It's a good little bit of play
back
from
to
Chelsea.
James.
Just kind of keep ball, really, isn't it?
With Christensen, Zuma, Marcus Alonso.
Basuma's just won it off of
Barkley.
Alonso there. Or Barkley's just and there's a chance here now. Ball comes in. I think that was the goal scorer there. Trossard trying to put it into Connolly, and the Chelsea man was able to knock it clear.
Yep, and it's been cleared by Zuma to Jorginho, Alonso, and it's back with Brighton again.
Yeah, and it's I think that was Trossard again. He just had it. Well, he was given the ball anyway, and he tried to feed it to Neil Maupay there, about 20 yards from goal. He went down. There's nothing given, so just back with Chelsea now, and I think Kepa's got the ball. Be interested to see what Brighton do in terms of changes, if they're able to get anyone else on now who, might be able to change the game in their favour a little bit. So it's with Brighton on my screen anyway at the moment. I think that's Webster there. He's gone out to Solly March, who is going to look to give it to Neil Maupay, is he? Or he's going to go to the midfielder. No, he whips it across. Lamptey's got it there. Lamptey's going to put it into the goal scorer, Trossard, and he tries to feed it free, but it's intercepted. But he's got it back, and he's going to try and take it round Alonso. But that was actually really good defending there from the Chelsea man, and yeah, he's won the ball back now. It's back with Chelsea.
Jorginho, Alonso.
It's given away again by Alonso. Again. So they're getting a bit sloppy now, Chelsea. I don't know whether that's because they've got the 2-1 advantage. Yeah.
Havertz in the middle of the park there, plays it out to Reece James. Havertz back to Zuma. Marcus Alonso plays it into Jorginho, who looks to feed Reece James, and he's found him. He's played it back to Werner, who was deep there. Reece James plays it out to the left-hand side, at where Alonso is. Mason Mount's got it. He's lost out to
Lamptey there, yeah. And it's now back with Brighton. I just won a free kick here. It was Zuma who's just given away the free kick here now, and it's all the way back with Brighton. And it's Matt Ryan on the ball now, across to Webster, and that was through Lewis Dunk, who got the original touch there. Lewis Dunk's on the ball again now as well. Back to Webster, and then out to Solly March, and then back to Webster again. Adam Webster tries to go back to his keeper, just about gets it back. Matt Ryan whacks it forward, but only as far as the Chelsea man here.
Yeah. Jorginho playing it out to the left-hand side where Mason Mount is.
Could have had a go from there. Keeper was off his line a bit still. Could have had a shot.
With Kai Havertz just been dispatched.
Yeah, Solly March gone on a nice little run there. He ran into the Chelsea half, and then just ran out of steam at the end and gave the ball away. Or Chelsea were able to get it off him easy enough.
Yeah, it's now with Ross Barkley. Now to Alonso. Barkley, Alonso, Zuma, Kappa, Christensen, back to Kappa.
Brighton now, and that's Alzate and Basuma. Is just a free kick in there now. I think it was Alzate that's just won the free kick here, and it's dunk to Ben White to Lamptey, who tries to take it round his man, and it's now a throw into Brighton. I think it's going to be taken by Lamptey, the ex-Chelsea youth,
who actually did make his debut for Chelsea.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a double sub for Brighton in the offing in a second as well. See who's going to come off for these two. We'll keep you up to date across that in a minute. But Solly March is in. He's going to have a ball across here. He's going to have Lamptey's got it from over on the right hand side. Tries to take it round Mason Mount, and he tries to nutmeg him, and it's now gone out for a throw-in, which Lamptey's going to take again as well. Are they going to do the subs first, or are they going to wait till after this has been taken? They're taking the throw-in there. So Lamptey's got it to Basuma. Gail Basuma there goes back to Alzate to Lewis Dunk. Miscontrolled that a little bit, but he's still got the ball anyway. Webster's on it now. He goes out to the left-hand side to March. He looks to go back. He had to go back to Webster. And that is back out there to March again now. A little bit of a 1-2 there with Trossard.
The score is currently 3-1 to Chelsea, James. So I've just typed that in to you.
Yeah. So, the goal scorer, Jorginho with a penalty after 23 minutes for Chelsea. And then it was Trossard that equalised there for Brighton. And then just about a minute later, Reece James gave Chelsea the lead for the second time with an absolute thunderbolt. And then the third goal was from a corner, whipped in, and it was Kurt Zouma. His shot took a deflection off of Webster and went in, but it'll probably be Zuma's goal, no doubt.
Yeah, as Chelsea have just won themselves a corner after Werner's had a shot and it's been deflected wide.
Yeah, off of Ben White there, yeah. Ben White's in the wars a little bit as well. He's got a little bit of an injury there. He's kind of hobbling around a little bit. Looks like Brighton have had more corners as well. 4 corners to Chelsea's 3 in the game. But they've just scored from their last one, Chelsea, as well.
And it's been whipped in, but it's been cleared. It's now been picked back up by N'Golo Kante. Reece James has whipped it back in, but it took a slight deflection off the Brighton left back and gone straight into the hands of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, ball's put in there by Solly March, trying to find Aaron Connolly, the substitute, coming at the end of the first half for the injured Lallana. He wasn't able to get to the ball there, so it just kind of went all the way through to Kepa in goal.
It's now Reece James, Christensen, Zuma.
And it's a foul by Basuma on Ross Barkley. I think this might be the time that Brighton are going to look to make their subs. Are they going to get the subs done? Yeah, they are. They're going to get the subs made now. And Ben White is one of the men coming off. Just trying to see who the other man coming off is as well. I think it's Alzate, the other man coming off, and 2 guys going off. And coming on is... Stay with me a second. Just want to make sure I get the names right and make sure it's the right ones that are coming on. Alzate has gone off, and he's been replaced by... Let's see, who was that? Let's just come on there now. Aulariza Yahankabash I don't know whether I've said his name right, but I probably haven't. It's the striker that they signed. And of course, another goal threat, so they might be looking to go 3 up front now. And then the other sub is Ben White, the defender, going off. And it looks like Pascal Gross is coming on, the number 13. So they're going to change formation and bringing on a couple more attacking threats now.
Yeah, I think they might just go to a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Or 4-1-2-1-2. Who knows? We're not no amazing analysts, but Reece James has got it there.
That's right, and it's just gone off of Pascal Gross there as well.
It's just been played down the line.
There's another sub now. Chelsea are getting a sub on as well.
And
who's this?
It's Callum Hudson-Odoi, and it's Kai Havertz who's been replaced. I think he's had a good debut.
Yeah, he's done well.
Didn't have the best, but to get 18 minutes under your belt, I think got to be proud of him.
Yeah, there's a chance here for Brighton. Connolly's got it here from about 20 yards out. Fires it low, and it was quite a soft, weak effort actually in the end. And Kepa just was able to grab on and fall on top of that easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had a decent debut, Havertz. I think there's a lot more to come from him. But yeah, he's got a feel of the game and he's looked lively in patches, yeah.
I think him and Ziyech will prove some quality. And here comes the first yellow card of the night, and it's to the former Chelsea.
Yeah, Lamptey on Barkley there. It took 80 minutes, but we had the first yellow. So it's not been a dirty game. You can say that. It hasn't anyway, has it? It's been a few little collisions here and there, but nothing. It hasn't been a dirty game at all.
No, I thought he might have won the ball there, but he did come from behind. So yeah, was the fair shout.
That's right. Matt Ryan's got it back in now from Lewis Dunk. Webster back to Dunk again. Out to Lamptey, who's on the ball now. Back to Lewis Dunk. And then back to Ryan, who's going to go into Pascal Gross. That was into Webster. Out to March. Back to Webster again. 81 on the clock, by the way. Still 3-1. And it's back with, I think that's Gross, is it? Yeah, he's gone back to his goalkeeper there. It's Matt Ryan in all orange. He's on the ball at the moment. Lewis Dunk's got the ball. Goes out to Tariq Lamptey there. And Lamptey's going to go on another one of those little mazy runs. And he's put the ball through to try and feed Connolly, but it was intercepted well.
Yeah, Zuma. No, it was actually N'Golo Kante. Intercepted. And then Chelsea have lost it again.
It's Bissouma, I think, that won it there. I'm not too sure, actually, because I don't know who it was. But it's with Lewis Dunk now. Back to Bissouma again. Into Pascal Gross, who's looked to go out to the left-hand side here. It looks like Trossard's now on the left-hand side. And he's just tried to get the ball in. He's whacked it basically against Sonny March, and it's gone out for a Chelsea goal kick there. So it's a little bit of a miscommunication between the pair of the left-sided players for Brighton there now.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a funny moment.
Just a reminder that Brighton Albion play Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, and then West Brom v Harrogate on Wednesday at 5:30.
Yeah, Everton Salford as well. Another one on Wednesday at 8 p.m. And just touching on Harrogate as well, whilst there's this break, excellent for them at the weekend. That was a really good away victory for the new boys in the Football League.
It's getting a great win against Southend.
Yeah.
I was pretty shocked. I thought Mark Mosley might have had a good start to his managerial debut in the Football League, but unfortunately didn't get off to a great start.
No, they were torn apart by Harrogate there. And Stevenage, of course, my team from down here as well, my local team, they went to Barrow, the other newly promoted side, and that was a 1-1 draw as well. So, both of the newly promoted teams got positive results in the end.
It looks like Azpilicueta's coming on here for Jorginho.
Yeah, it's a little injury there. Yeah, he was just down injured for a second.
He's walking off, drinking water gingerly.
Yeah.
And he hasn't took the captain's armband off.
He's giving it to Lampard, is he? And Lampard's like, who are we going to give this to now? But no, of course, as you can see by the shirt, I'm an Arsenal fan as well. And it was a good win for Arsenal. And, we're touching on this game here now with Chelsea, but William was excellent for us on the weekend. I thought his debut was great. And, the Chelsea fans that were saying that he was past it, he didn't look past it at all. This weekend just gone.
Oh, it looks like they've actually got multiple captain armbands just to save them touching.
Yeah, messing about or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. But yeah, I thought Arsenal were good against Fulham as well. Willian had a good debut. Of course, he's more of a sort of natural winger than the likes of Havertz as well, isn't he? Of course, Ziyech is going to come in at some point, but I think Willian had a great game.
Number 10 as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Lampard's going to field these. I mean, he's brought in Ben Chilwell, who is a left back as well, and he's got Marcus Alonso and Emerson that can play there as well. So unless he's looking to shift one of them out.
Yeah, one of them will leave. Probably, I think maybe Emerson might leave before the end of this month or, the beginning of October, yeah.
Which is a bit unfortunate.
Back to the game. It's Brighton on the ball now. It's just got a free kick here. I think it was an offside. And it's Lewis Dunk on the ball with Webster. And then back to Dunk. Back to Solly March as well on the left-hand side of the defence there now. And back to Lewis Dunk again. He looks to go across to his centre-back partner, which he does nice and easily. And then out to Lamptey there into, I think that was Pascal Gross. I'm not too sure. But anyway, it's now with Brighton there. And it is with March, who's going to look to get the ball down the line. And he does. He finds Connolly. Connolly's got a decent first touch there, but we couldn't do anything with his second touch.
No, it's now with Azpilicueta. Now it's Alonso. Plays it down to Mount. N'Golo Kante. Alonso. Bit of trickery there. Kante finds it's gone out to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Azpilicueta's put a ball in, but it's straight back to Hudson-Odoi. Azpilicueta.
It was fire of Reece James. Reece James in there as well.
Yeah.
It's now with Brighton here now. There's a chance here for Brighton, and it was well cut out. Actually, the ball was trying to be put through to Neil Maupay, I think it was. And Connolly, there was the two of them are both there, and it was cut out by the Chelsea defence in the end.
Yeah, Christensen. It's because Reece James has gone into centre mid. That's what threw me.
Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. Yeah. They changed the system a bit. Yeah.
Mason Mount just brought the ball down. It's now with N'Golo Kante, Mason Mount, Barkley. Oh, it was actually Werner. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Azpilicueta, Reece James, Christensen,
Zuma. Yeah, Zuma. And then Zuma tried to get the ball across and he just went out of play. Yeah. That's a throw in there. I think Lamptey took it. It's with Dunk and Webster. And it's now with Solly March into the goal scorer for Brighton, Trossard, into Gross And back to Matt Ryan now as well. Matt Ryan's trying to get the ball to his centre back there, which I think is Webster. Webster's on the ball here.
Yeah, Webster.
And Tariq Lamptey's got it there now for Brighton, and they've won a throw in. Just got about a minute of normal time left to go.
Yeah,
with Webster there and Dunk, Lewis Dunk now. Lewis Dunk's got it, and he's got into Basuma, and he's given it away.
Yeah, it's now with Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount. No, Timo Werner, who's fed N'Golo Kante, who's cut it back, but it's been cleared. But Brighton have a free kick there. Russ has just asked us who we think man of the match, and he says Reece James.
Good question, and I think Reece James has put in a good performance today. Lovely goal. He was got the corner as well to assist the other goal. To assist the other goal. And yeah, like we've got that happening there. So I think Reece James has put in a good performance. It could be him, yeah. And yeah, it's my Discord seems to be going off. It's popular, and I'm trying to get it to close, but it ain't closing. Everyone loves me. They're all telling me about the game. It's like, well, I'm watching the game anyway.
The ball's now just been played down towards Matt Ryan, who's headed it clear to Lewis Dunk. We're into 4 minutes of added on time.
Yeah. I think Reece James, he could. Reece James could actually be a contender for man of the match, maybe. Yeah.
I think he deserves it.
He's played well. Yeah.
He's got a goal. Got an assist. He's got me 11 points on football fantasy as well because I put him in my team.
Oh, good. That's cool then. I don't know who I put in mine. I think I've got Timo Werner in mind. So hopefully, he'll get something for winning the penalty. I don't know what, but yeah.
He doesn't get anything. He just gets an appearance point.
No, it won't be an assist, but it's still, he might get a few extra points for that. Yeah, being involved.
Oh, he does get an assist on football fantasy. I've just looked.
Oh, does he?
Okay. Because he won the penalty. So
yeah, that's what I thought. And the Wolves.
And to be honest,
from the Wolves game,
because
I had captain. Well, that's not bad.
Because I've got him as captain, he gets double points. So
yeah,
he's on 10 for me.
That's not too bad. It's not quite Salah's marks though. Salah got a hat trick, didn't he? And got people like 30 points or something. And that was insane if you had him as captain at the weekend. It's with Basuma.
Triple captain.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. It's with Basuma tries to put it out there to Solly March. It's gone out of play though. Still 3-1 to Chelsea. Brighton aren't going to get back and get 2 goals in a minute and a half. So I think the game's pretty much done. If anyone's messaging me on Discord that's in the chat, please stop messaging me. It is actually kind of a bit annoying. But yeah, just looking at Havertz there as well. He's obviously came off.
Yeah, he's thinking, I think we've done well today.
Mm-hmm. With Brighton, they've got a free kick here now.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be taken by, who's that? Pascal Gross is over it. There's about 1 minute or so left of the game. Good performance from Brighton. I think they were a bit unlucky to lose this one by 3-1. I thought they put in a decent performance for the majority, and I think they'll cause teams problems this season as they did last year as well.
Well, there were some teams bogey spots.
Yeah, well, they beat Arsenal, so yeah.
Didn't they do the double over Arsenal as well?
Good, well done. I know they beat us at the Amex. Yeah.
Timo Werner's got the ball here. He's looking for. Well, he's found Barkley, and Barkley's had a shot, and it's quite comfortably saved by the Australian goalkeeper Matt Ron.
Yeah, easy, and it's with Lamptey there now, and Lamptey, and that's it. That's time. It is full time from the Amex Stadium. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Chelsea 3. I think I'm going to say what Russ said in regards to Reece James. I think Reece James is going to be my man of the match for this one. Goal and assist as well. Or it might not go down as an assist, depending on whether they're going to give that as an own goal or not, but it's still involved. So, yeah, Reece James, good performance. And for me, he's my man of the match. Do you agree with that as well?
Oh, totally. Can't fault Reece James. He's played right back for most of the game. And then when Jorginho had to come off due to an injury,
he moved into the
they've chucked on Cesar Azpilicueta. So vice captain going off and captain coming on, and Reece James being moved into centre mid. I thought they did well. So it's finished. Brighton 1, Chelsea 3. I will run you through the quiz questions and then give you the answers. So
that sounds like a good idea.
I'll give you an extra 10 minutes to get your answers as well, because I couldn't run through them in the 75th minute.
Yeah, because it was I think there was goals or some action happening during that.
There was a lot of action happening. So the first question was who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances? So question number 1, who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances?
Yeah.
So question number 2, which club did Rio Ferdinand start his career with? So question number 2, which club did Rio Ferdinand start his career with?
Yeah.
Question number 3, which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
Okay.
So question number 3, which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history? Question number 4, which Premier League manager famously said, "Football, bloody hell," in 1999? So question number 4, which Premier League manager famously said, "Football, bloody hell," in 1999? Yeah. Question number 5, which club did Muzzy Izzet make 269 league appearances for? So question number 5, which club did Muzzy Izzet make 269 league appearances for?
I didn't want to get that. That was from Russ. I accidentally clicked on that. Sorry about that.
Which club? Question number 6. Which club was Eric Cantona sent off against for his kung fu kick? Question number 6. Which club was Eric Cantona sent off against for his kung fu kick?
Yeah.
Question number 7. Glenn Hoddle, Mauricio Pochettino, and Ronald Koeman have all managed which Premier League team? So question number 7. Glenn Hoddle, Mauricio Pochettino, and Ronald Koeman have all managed which Premier League team?
Yeah.
Question number 8. According to Kevin Keegan's famous speech, Alex Ferguson's United had to go to where to get a result? According to Kevin Keegan, famous speech, Alex Ferguson's United had to go to where to get a result? That was question number 8. Question number 9.
Who was had to go to where to get a result? As in where, like down here, where in Hertfordshire, yeah?
Who was Question number 9: Who was the manager when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League title in 1995? So question number 9 was, who was the manager when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League title in 1995? And the final question: who finished 4th in 2012 but missed out on Champions League football after Chelsea qualified on winning the tournament? So question number 10: who finished 4th in 2012 but missed out on Champions League football after Chelsea qualified via winning the tournament? So the game finished 3-1 to Chelsea. What's your thoughts on the game, Mike?
I thought they played well, actually. I thought Brighton played well as well. I thought it was both teams put in a good shift and a good performance. And Chelsea just about deserved it in the end for me. When you're getting goals like the Reece James goal, and then you get the bit of luck with the third goal as well. That's kind of what you need in football sometimes. And what that third goal was what killed it off, really. And of course, the chance that was headed wide by Lewis Dunk as well at 2-1 made all the difference. That one, if that was headed in, that could easily be 2-2 in a different game.
Yeah, I agree there. I don't think Brighton are going to be relegation threatened. They gave Chelsea a very good game, in my opinion. So they pressured Chelsea for the first 20, 25 minutes. Then Chelsea came in back into it. And it just wasn't the best. But Chelsea took the lead through Marcus Alonso cross, I think it was. And the
Timo
goal
Werner won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why did on play? Won the penalty from a good through ball that was, and it was a penalty. I will give that.
Yeah, I think so as well. You can't argue with that. Yeah.
Could the referee have easily sent off Matt Ryan? Possibly,
maybe,
because it does look
it's
a professional foul.
Yeah, it could have easily been a yellow.
He could have also even booked him, but Craig Pawson didn't book him, and Jorginho slotted the penalty
till the end, 80th minute. I think that was the only booking of the whole game as well.
Yeah, which was for the former Chelsea youngster.
Yeah.
Who I thought he had a really good game against his former side as well.
He played well. Didn't get caught out too much for any of the goals. I don't think he was at fault for any of their Chelsea chances and what turned into goals. No.
No.
It looked like down the way. It looked quite bright, and had quite a lot of touches on the ball and trying to make things happen there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this weekend's Premier League football has been quite ironic. I mean,
it's good. It's good to have it back. I'll say that much.
I mean, it's nice to have it back. It's nice to have actually all football back because now League One and League Two are back after having a 6-month layoff.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, the best game of the weekend, I'm going to go and give it to the Liverpool-Chelsea game because I thought that was just amazing.
The Liverpool-Leeds game, you mean?
What did I said Liverpool-Chelsea, didn't I? The Liverpool-Leeds game, yeah.
It was a great game, and Leeds gave them a really, big couple of scares in there as well. They could have actually got a result easily on another day.
And with 2 former Middlesbrough players scoring for Leeds in the Premier League.
Bamford. And who was the second one?
Jack Harrison.
Yeah, okay.
He came to Middlesbrough after signing for Man City but got shipped straight out on loan to Middlesbrough when he signed. And then he spent last season at Leeds, and now he's going to spend this season at Leeds. So hopefully he does well. I know it's Leeds, but
I think he'll do well for them. You know, he's even showed in that game that he's capable of putting in a performance and, you know, creating and scoring goals against whatever team he's playing against.
Right, now it's time to give you the answers to the quiz questions. So, question number 1 was, who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances?
Well, Johnny's put Gareth Barry. I was kind of thinking on the same lines as well.
Johnny Edlin, you are correct. It is Gareth Barry.
So, yeah, Gareth Barry, that's what I thought as well. That's what I said, yeah.
So, number 2, which club did Rio Ferdinand start his career with?
So, he was at Leeds, but before that, was it the youth team and the academy, West Ham United, wasn't it?
He did actually start his career at West Ham United.
Yeah.
Before he was signed for 18 million to Leeds.
Yeah.
So the answer to that was West Ham United.
That was a record at the time as well, which is, you know, a far cry from the record of players that have these days.
Yeah. So question number 3, which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
That is former Arsenal and Chelsea goalkeeper who's on the backroom staff at Chelsea at the moment now, Petr Cech.
Yeah, it is Petr Cech. Which Premier League manager famously said, "Football, bloody hell," in 1999?
I don't know that one. What would anyone say? Has anyone got any answers? That would have been, you know, that for me, that would have been a bit of a guess. I would have probably said somebody like, I don't know, who's kind of a character that would say that sort of thing. Maybe Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan, somebody along them lines.
Well, you'd be incorrect because it was Alex Ferguson.
Oh, was it? Okay. I didn't know that one.
So question number 5, which club did Muzzy Izzet make 269 league appearances for?
That's the Premier League winners from a few years back, Leicester City.
Yep, that is correct. Question number 6, which club was Eric Cantona sent off against for his Kung Fu kick?
I should remember, but I can't. Sean's put Birmingham. Was that right?
No, you're incorrect there, Sean. It's Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Question number 7. Glenn Hoddle, Mauricio Pochettino, and Ronald Koeman have all managed which Premier League team?
So, for me, I wanted to say Southampton. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct. Question number 8. According to Kevin Keegan's famous speech, Alex Ferguson's United had to go to where to get a result?
It's got to be Fergie time, surely.
No, you're incorrect.
No? Oh, really?
You had to go to result.
Oh, okay. I would have said Fergie time because obviously, you know, that's a lot of the goals tend to come after the 90 minutes. But yeah.
Question number 9, which is, who was the manager when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League title in 1995?
I know Alan Shearer was playing for them at that point. The manager, was it Graham Souness?
No, you're being correct.
Who was it?
It was former Liverpool manager Kenny Dalglish.
So that was Kenny Dalglish. Okay, so yeah, okay. I'm letting myself down. I thought I'd get probably 8 or 9. I've got 6 so far out of the 9. So
And then question number 10. Who finished fourth in 2012 but missed out on Champions League football after Chelsea qualified via winning the tournament?
So they won the tournament. Who finished fourth at that point? I'm trying to remember if it was Arsenal or if it was somebody else. Or Tottenham. I can't remember, to be honest. I would have said maybe Tottenham. Yeah.
You would be correct. It was Tottenham.
Yeah.
So
7 out of 10 is what I said. So yeah, that was 6 out of 10. I don't know, 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you would have got 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
because you didn't know the Bloody Bell one. You didn't know the Kung Fu one. You didn't know where
who that was. No,
Kevin Keegan's famous speech, and you didn't know Kenny Dalglish won Blackburn Rovers the Premier League.
The title. I know they had Alan Shearer, and I know that some of the guys that were playing at the time, but I just couldn't remember who the manager was.
Chris Sutton.
Yeah, Chris Sutton, of course. Yeah, there's plenty of others as well.
Thank you very much for everyone for listening, and we'll be back hopefully at the weekend. Hopefully, if Mike doesn't have any internet issues like he's had the weekend, because we would have had more games covered. But
we were trying to get one on Saturday. Was it Saturday? I can't remember. I think it was Saturday, wasn't it?
No, we were doing the double header on Sunday. Oh yeah, the double evening header on Saturday. But due to the connection problem.
It's a shame to miss out on the Liverpool Leeds one as well, because that would have been a good one to commentate on in the end. But it's we'll get plenty of games in this season anyway. I know we'll do that. We'll do loads.
So thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you all very soon.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. Apologies about this stupid Discord going off as well, but I can't help everybody loving me.